The year was 1945, a time of great turmoil and upheaval. World War II raged on with relentless ferocity, but the tide had decisively turned in favor of the Allies. Allied forces were closing in on Berlin, the heart of Nazi Germany, tightening the noose around the Axis powers. Deep within the Führer bunker, a fortified underground shelter, a dictator faced his inevitable downfall. Adolf Hitler, the man who had plunged the world into unprecedented chaos and destruction, was nearing his end. But how exactly did he die? This question has puzzled historians and conspiracy theorists alike for decades. The official story tells of suicide in the bunker, a final act of defiance as the Allies closed in. Yet, whispers of conspiracy linger, fueled by unanswered questions, conflicting reports, and historical inconsistencies. Did Hitler really die in Berlin? Or did he manage to escape justice, vanishing into the shadows of history? Some believe he fled to South America, living out his days in obscurity. The truth remains one of history's most tantalizing mysteries. As Soviet troops stormed Berlin, the city was engulfed in chaos and destruction. The relentless advance of the Red Army signaled the imminent fall of the Third Reich. Hitler retreated to his underground bunker, a fortified labyrinth beneath the city. This bunker, designed to be his last refuge, became a symbol of his impending doom. It was a world of shadows and fear, the air thick with despair. The dimly lit corridors echoed with the sounds of distant explosions and the murmur of anxious voices. On April 30th, 1945, with defeat imminent, Hitler made a final, desperate choice. The weight of his crumbling empire bore down on him as he faced the inevitable. According to eyewitness accounts, he and his wife, Eva Braun, committed suicide. These testimonies paint a grim picture of their final moments together. He by gunshot, she by cyanide. The method of their deaths was as stark and brutal as the war they had waged. Their bodies were hastily burned outside the bunker as Russian shells rained down. The flames consumed their remains amidst the chaos of the final battle. The remains were later discovered and identified by Soviet intelligence. This discovery marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in history. Or so the story goes. Over the years, this official narrative has been scrutinized and questioned, leaving many to wonder about the true events of those final days. Despite the official account, rumors of Hitler's survival spread like wildfire. One of the most enduring theories claims he escaped to South America. Proponents point to alleged sightings, supposed Nazi havens in Argentina, and even rumored U-boat voyages. Could Hitler have used his network of loyal followers to flee Germany and build a new life in the Southern Hemisphere? The idea has captured the imagination of many, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and fictional accounts. Another theory posits that Hitler, ever the master manipulator, used a body double to stage his death. This theory suggests that Hitler, known for his cunning and strategic mind, could have orchestrated an elaborate plan to escape. This theory hinges on the idea that the remains found by the Soviets were not actually Hitler's. Instead, they belonged to a carefully chosen double, selected to deceive the world. Could a carefully selected doppelganger have taken his place, fooling even the most astute observers, allowing the real Führer to slip away unnoticed? The chaos in Berlin during the final days of the war provided the perfect cover for such a daring escape. Proponents highlight the chaotic conditions in Berlin, where confusion and disorder reigned supreme. The unreliability of eyewitness accounts, which were often contradictory and confused, and the fact that the body was burned beyond recognition. This made it nearly impossible to confirm the identity of the remains with certainty. They argue that these factors created the perfect opportunity for a cunning deception. In the fog of war, with misinformation and chaos abounding, could Hitler have pulled off the ultimate disappearing act? Section 5. Lost in the shadows of history, the unanswered questions. While intriguing, these conspiracy theories are often based on speculation and circumstantial evidence. Critics point out the lack of concrete proof and the abundance of factual inconsistencies. However, some questions remain unanswered. Why were the original autopsy reports and dental records inconsistent? What happened to the remains after the Soviets recovered them? These uncertainties, whether intentional or accidental, continue to fuel speculation and debate. Section 6. The enduring allure of conspiracy, a cultural phenomenon. The mystery of Hitler's death has transcended history and become a cultural phenomenon. It taps into our fascination with the unknown, our desire for alternative explanations, and our morbid curiosity about one of history's most notorious figures. Conspiracy theories, however improbable, offer a sense of intrigue and excitement that traditional narratives often lack. They allow us to rewrite history in our minds, to imagine a world where the impossible might be true. Section 7. Separating fact from fiction, the historian's dilemma. The challenge for historians is to separate fact from fiction, to sift through the rumors and speculation in search of verifiable evidence. The passage of time, the destruction of documents, and the unreliability of memory make this task incredibly difficult. Yet the pursuit of truth, however elusive, remains paramount. We owe it to the millions who perished under Nazi tyranny to understand the full scope of Hitler's reign, including his final moments. Section 8. Hitler's death, an unresolved mystery. The mystery of Hitler's death continues to fascinate and intrigue. While the official account remains the most plausible explanation, the enduring power of conspiracy theories speaks to the enduring hold that this period of history has on our collective imagination. Did Hitler die in the bunker, or did he escape justice? Perhaps we will never know for sure. The truth, like Hitler himself, may be lost to the shadows of history.